Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jasmine, and welcome to another weekly weigh-in vlog. For any of you who might be new here, I have been on a weight loss journey since January 1st of 2024 using the compounded GLP-1 medication tirzepatide. I am currently down right around 130 pounds, and I share my weekly weigh-ins as well as other weight loss related content here on my channel as well as on my TikTok. So if that's something you're into, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Before we get into this week's weigh-in, I wanted to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video and also the sponsor of today's beverage, and that is Javy Coffee. That's Javvy. You guys have probably seen this brand all over TikTok if you're on there. I myself have seen it everywhere, and I'll be honest with you guys, when they reached out to me, I was skeptical because I'm always a little bit skeptical of brands that I just see everyone promoting all the time. But regardless of that, I did decide to go ahead and give them a try, and they were kind enough to send me one of their coffee concentrates in the flavor mocha, which is what I am sipping on today. So today I decided to use their product to make a low-calorie, higher protein iced mocha coffee. So to make today's coffee, I used 8 fluid ounces of Mootopia fat-free milk, which is HEB's version of Fairlife. I added 1 teaspoon of the Javy coffee concentrate in the flavor mocha, as well as 45 milliliters of the Starbucks Zero Sugar Mocha Cafe Creamer. And I topped it off with some of the Nestle Toll House Brown Butter Cold Foam. And you guys, it is absolutely fabulous. This comes out to 160 calories with 13 grams of protein, and she is delicious. And I mean that genuinely. So if you are interested in trying out Javy, they have a bunch of different flavors of their concentrates. They also have a protein coffee product, which I am interested in trying that as well. But if you are interested in checking them out, you can use the referral code that I'll post here somewhere on the screen, or you can also use the link I'll leave down in the description. It'll get you 20% off your order. Anyways, thank you Javy again for sponsoring today's video, and now we're gonna go ahead and get right into the weigh-in. So for those of you who might be new here, I do my weigh-ins and my shot days on Thursdays. Today is Thursday, April the 10th. So last Thursday was April the 3rd. I had weighed in at 212.6 pounds. As of this morning, I weighed in at 212. So I am down 0.6 pounds for the week, and that brings my overall weight loss to 131.8 pounds. Honestly, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit discouraged by this morning's weigh-in. I had posted a TikTok a couple days ago about how I had kind of a bad weekend with eating, and then I had weighed in on Monday and I was up 2 pounds, and I was up to like 214, and so it has come down since Monday, but it's just like, I don't know, battle of the scales, man. I don't weigh myself every day because I don't want to get too wrapped up around a number, because I know that your weight fluctuates naturally day to day, and it doesn't necessarily mean you are doing anything wrong or that you're gaining weight or anything. It's just the way our bodies are, and it can mess with your head. And so, but yeah, overall though, I guess I am glad that the scale is down. I am due to get a visit from Aunt Flo any day now, I think, so that usually is around the time of the month where I am retaining a little bit of weight as well. And then on top of that, I did have to wake up super early this morning again, and I had to do my weigh-in earlier, which I really believe that affects my weigh-ins, because I typically won't weigh myself until like closer to like 10-11 o'clock in the morning usually, and this morning I had to weigh in at like 7. So yeah, moving on to side effects for the week. I'm going to be using my nifty little app Pep, which I have talked about a few times now here. If you are unfamiliar with Pep, it is a GLP-1 tracker, and it is super duper convenient. And if you want to check it out, I also have a referral code for them that you can use. It'll get you a 3-day free trial and then $10 off afterwards for an annual purchase price of $30. I think that's pretty affordable. And like I said, you can try it out for 3 days if you want to, but I'll leave that information down in the description of this video as well. Looking back at the past week, so on Saturday the 5th, I rated my nausea at a 3 out of 10. So I was having some mild nausea that day. And Tuesday the 8th, I also was having some mild nausea, 3 out of 10. For yesterday, Wednesday the 9th, I did put that I was having some mild nausea again, 3 out of 10. And then I also documented I was having some food noise, which I feel like here lately I have been having some food noise coming back. I had to go look at the bag of my medication because when I was thinking back at it, I think I might have taken the wrong dose last Thursday, because the wording on my prescription label is kind of confusing. It says to take 37.5 or 40 units weekly, and I want to say that the 37.5 equates to 7.5 milligrams, and then the 40 is 8 milligrams. And I think last week I had taken 50 units when I was supposed to take 60, because I'm supposed to be on 10 milligrams at this point. I decided to go ahead and just up it to the full 10. I was doing 9 milligrams for the past couple weeks, and I just feel like I'm ready to increase it, but I'm not sure if I actually did that or not. So that could be a reason maybe why I have been having some increased food noise this past week, and especially yesterday and even this morning. I have been just kind of craving sweets, honestly. Like, we went to Walmart this morning and they have some like Easter donuts from Krispy Kreme out. I bought them. Your girl bought them. I haven't eaten any, but I'm going to. But it's like the fact that I am like, you know, being drawn to do stuff like that tells me that I am having like cravings and stuff coming back. Now, of course, also it is getting close to that time of the month, which is when I usually have cravings as well, but who's to say? But yeah, I definitely think that I need to be on the 10 milligram, and I'm hoping that will help. But at the same time, I don't know, I've been on the tirzepatide now for 15 months, and I think I had read somewhere that after about a year, typically like the effectiveness of the drug starts to kind of wear off for people. And so I'm hoping that's not the case with me, but I guess it's entirely possible. But regardless, obviously I'm still the one making decisions and having to put in the work to keep losing the weight. So yeah, but it would be nice if I could get on a dose where I feel like it's working for me again, I guess. That was all of the side effects that I wrote down for this past week. So moving on to non-scale victories. So for my first one, I have 2 of them this week. For my first one, I put that I actually increased my weight on my hip thrusts. For the past couple months now, I've been doing 55 pounds on each side. And this past Monday, I increased it. I added 10 pounds. So I'm now doing 60 pounds on each side, and that's a total of 120 pounds at this point that I am hip thrusting, and I felt really good about it too. It wasn't like a struggle. I was able to do it pretty good. I have still been taking the creatine that I had talked about a little bit with you guys, and I can honestly say since starting that supplement, I have noticed it definitely helps a ton with muscle strength. Like in the gym here lately, I just feel like my muscles just feel so much stronger, and I just feel like I am actually able to like increase my weight and stuff, and that feels really good. So far I'm really liking the creatine. I haven't finished the bottle that I purchased, but I'm definitely going to repurchase it. And I have not done an updated like physique update, because I know I made like a little TikTok talking about how I'm trying to grow an ass and whatnot, and I haven't made an update to that video, but one is coming, you guys, because I think we're slowly making progress. slowly but surely, but I think the creatine is helping. So that was my first non-scale victory. And then my second non-scale victory is kind of random, but it happened this morning. I actually had to go get fitted for an N95 mask, and I am not going to go into details, but just know that there are some changes on the horizon. I will give you guys the deets once everything is official, set in stone. So I'm not trying to, you know, curse anything. But yeah, your girl had to go get fitted for an N95 today. But whenever they were doing it, because for those of you who haven't been fitted for one of these, basically you have to go in and they make you put on like a helmet, and they put like this gas in it that has like a taste to it, and you had to put on one of these and do all these different things to see if you can taste anything, because that would show if there is a leak in one of these. And the whole idea is you want this to be secured around your face so that there's no air leaking through. So there's different sizes with these masks though, and so they basically had 3 sizes. The lady gave me the biggest size first, which was I think an XL or something, but basically the plus sized mask is what she gave me first to try out. And right away that one did not work. It had air seeping through because I could taste the gas they were putting in. And so this size is just a regular size. They do have a smaller size than this, but this is the regular size, and this one fit and was good. And I can remember back in the days of the vid, I was working during that entire thing pretty much, and we did have to wear these at my job. And I was also in nursing school during that time, and like during our clinicals we'd have to go to the hospitals where it was really bad, and so we had to get fitted for one of these. And at that time I was having to wear one of the plus size masks. So yeah, your girl's face has shrunk enough that she doesn't need a plus size N95. So yeah, totally random, but that is a non-scale victory in my opinion. So like I said though guys, there are going to be some changes coming to my channel, and I don't want to speak on it too soon, but I also am thinking there might be some changes to not necessarily my upload days, but possibly the amount of uploads I do per week. I've been doing 2 videos a week pretty consistently. I'm thinking I might soon have to drop it down to maybe just 1 video a week, like maybe just my weekly check-ins, but I don't know, nothing is set in stone though. But that being said, I did want to do something a little bit different for next week's video. I am thinking I want to do a Q&A video, and I don't know if I will get enough questions to do a whole video or to incorporate it in a video. So if you guys have any questions you'd like to add to the video, be sure to leave them down in the comments section for me. And like I said, if I get enough questions, I'll do a Q&A video. If not, I'll be sure to respond to them in the comments, of course. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to try to do something a little bit different. I've never done a Q&A video before. I also am thinking about posting an actual poll in my community tab. I honestly have never done that either, so do not hold me to it. But if you see the poll, please respond to it, because I'm trying to kind of gauge what you guys want from me, because I want to give the people what they want, and I want to make content that people want to watch. And so I definitely am curious as to what you guys are interested in seeing more of from me. So keep your eyes out for that poll. I'm gonna try to get it up probably by the day that I post this, which will be Saturday. I just want to apologize if I seem kind of off in this video. I got a flu shot today, and honestly I have been feeling a little weird. Like my arm hurts, but also I feel like kind of brain foggy. Does that happen with you guys with flu shots? I haven't had a flu shot in a while, I feel like, but maybe it's only been since last year. I don't know either. But yeah, I feel like this video has kind of been a little bit all over the place, so I just wanted to put that out there. Other than that, we are gonna do an emoji for the week. If you made this far, leave a little weightlifter emoji girl in the comment section to let me know. Other than that, I really do appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I will see y'all in my next one.